I mean it this time. The show's about to start. How are you all doing this evening? All right. I am Mark Minotti. I am the current president of the North Haven Rotary, okay? And I'm honored to be here. The reason why I'm so honored is I'm going to be taking the place, even though I wish she was here, of our past president, which is Susan Pace. What happened is right now she has gotten sick. She cannot come. So all the money that we were handing out tonight was actually in our past Rotary year. So I gotta admit, I mean, everything we do as a team, and when I say team, Rotarians as well as all of you, without us, so many things would fall into crevices, and you guys know and I know it. So 38 of your 38 charities are here tonight, and North Haven Rotary is donating to all of you. In turn, by sponsoring and coming to our events, we're able to do all these great things. And like I said, it was Susan's year. It's my honor to be the host for tonight, because usually she would be here in my place. All right, so without further ado, we're gonna get this rolling. But before we get this rolling, there's signs behind me. And these are all sponsors for this event. Phenomenal businesses, every single one of them. We can go down the list. We're looking at, and I don't want to forget anybody, because I'm known for forgetting people, but our sponsors are Forget Me Not Flower Shop, Lindsay Shulman and her husband Jared. You can give them a big round of applause. Mark Shackner, private investigator and security. So amazing guy. If you ever need any help, he'd be there for you in a second. Thank you, Mark. Welcome Home Mortgage, Brian Coughlin, right there. He would hold your hand through the whole process of getting a mortgage. This man is behind it 100%. That's why it's called Welcome Home Mortgage. The Music Center of North Haven. I'm representing me and my beautiful wife there. Been in business a long time. We do everything musical, even band, everything. You let us know, we'll be there for you. N&D Sports, Nick D'Ambrosia. Nick, for all your tea needs, whatever you want, he can do pens, pencils, you name it, he can do it. The North Haven Funeral Home, Brian and Phyllis Havens. During those times that we really need help, those guys are the most awesome people, and you know what I'm trying to say. They will hold your hand through the whole thing. So compassionate and wonderful people. Also, Zaccarello's Formal Wear. And they dressed me up and I looked good. And not only do they do like modern formal wear for men, they do alterations, which is very important. So if you need anything altered, go see Jonna and Mark the Sage. Okay, Arnold's Jewelers. Don't forget him. Mr. Larry Lazaroff has always been there to help us all out. Yeah, there's a lot of jewelers out there, but he has great quality diamonds. It's all about the cut. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. He's great. DiMartino Signs, where is he? Dominic. This group, his father and himself and his brother, they have, our events are going on their billboards. These guys have donated, not by me asking, because they chose to do that. And they are now corporate members of Rotary. So give them a big round of applause. Thank you, Dominic, so much. And then we have Wilson Maturo Motors, Phil Maturo. And what does the sign says? Our cars don't have a past, they have a future. Well, they have a present too, because I bought my car there, and my wife, and that car runs like a top. So this guy puts new car dealerships to shame. All right, he is there beginning, middle, and end, and after that. So if you need a used car, you got to go see Phil and his beautiful wife Isabel. Give him a big round. Also, big thank you to Jill DiCello. There's Jill over there in the kitchen area. She got all that food together. She is helping Rotary like you don't know. Unbelievable. And, you know, in North Haven Magazine, we have Rotarians, and then we have unbelievable Rotarians. And we have Nick Casella and Frank Landino, okay? They are sponsoring our page in every issue at no charge, and I want to say thank you from the Rotary. Big time. And of course, we can't forget Mr. Walterman, NHTV. He is filming this tonight with Jason. Jason, thank you very much behind the camera. And one last one, a big thank you to Small Batch Sellers, Kristen and Mike. Where are they? Thank you for this wonderful venue. You know, it's amazing. Now, Rotary, what is Rotary, right? You say, okay, they're a group in town. No, we're one club of 1.4 million members across the world. What does that mean? That means we have all different kinds of makes and backgrounds and all kinds of things, but we have one vision, and that's to help out humanity. And you're gonna see this tonight, especially because what we do helps out what you do, okay? And then you can stretch your fingers. So this is a giant spider web that just keeps going and going and going. Let's keep it going, okay? Now, before I go on, we got a couple of birthdays in the house. And everybody that knows me, I always have to honor birthdays. So our first birthday is Isabel Alvarez, our August 2nd baby. We have Rick Bassett, August 16th. And where is she? Luann Bono. There she is, August 20th. I wish you all a beautiful birthday, and I hope you have a great another 100 years. So, without further ado, we're going to get to what we're all here for. Okay. I'm going to call the Rotarian to issue the check, and they will call the specific charity to come up and receive it. Again, you would say your name, and then just tell us a little bit, real quickly, about what your charity does, and then where do you think the money is going to be going to. That would be awesome. Because we always like to know where our funds are going. So, I'd like to welcome up Mary Minotti. Yep. Oh, actually, I jumped the gun. I'm so sorry. See, I'm running off I'm running off a new run sheet. I'm sorry. So, I'm going to be welcoming up Mary Jane Mulligan.
I'd like to call Lou Capolo to accept this check for the cert.
Lou Capola, CERT team, come on up.
Okay, hello everyone. For those that don't know, we are the North Haven CERT, which is the Community Emergency Response Team. If you've come to some of the concerts on the green, you'll see us there. We run the high school graduations, local 5Ks, races. We help with the PD, police department, excuse me, as far as helping with crowd control and traffic management. We are a huge asset to the fire department, and the main premise was working under the fire department when firefighters are working a scene, and in the past there hasn't really been resources for them to be able to have some shelter, have some like simple bars and water. And one quick story, the last fire that we were activated to was on Hartford Turnpike. Some of you may have heard about it. It was a smaller garage fire. And as much as I've been around the fire department, and I have a brother who's a police officer, and see and hear about the work that they do, and Michelle, who's on my command staff, who's here tonight, just watching them taking their helmets off and their gear was just amazing. It was like they literally like just got out of the shower and they're completely soaked. So, and this was like kind of like a normal kind of day. And it really gives you an appreciation that men and women both need help tremendously because there aren't really those type of resources. So we are very honored to help in that capacity if we get called for that. However, 95% of our work is community service oriented. Our next investment is going to be a golf cart, which will help us move people and assist people, especially at the high school graduations, the North Haven Fair. So this is going to come in very handy. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Luke.
All right.
I'd like to welcome up Mark Schachter. Come on up, Mark.
I'd like to ask Jim Scott from North Haven Historical Society to come up, please. Jim, this is a check from the North Haven Rotary Project presenting this.
Thank you, Mark.
You're very welcome.
My name's Jim Scott. I'm a board member of the Historic Society, and we'll use these funds for a Native American collection that we've been working on for probably a year and to help with the displaying day. So anything North Haven, going back 10,000 years, we have it in our building.
Wow.
So over to take a look at it.
Incredible. I mean, let's face it, Historical Society, none of us go down there. We need to go down there and maybe have you guys speak at one of our meetings. That would be great. I'd like to welcome up Debbie Belaine. Here is Debbie Belaine. Come on up, Deb. Come on up, Deb.
Yep.
Yep, you come right in the center so you get to the mics.
Thank you. I'd like to call up Sam Dorman from Feeding Family Foundation.
Yeah, Sam. Come on up, Sam.
Thank you. You'll say a few words.
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. Chad Dorman, not Sam Dorman, but that's okay. No, that's totally fine. And I'm also a Leo birthday, so we can get that all out of the way in one shot. So Sam, my sister-in-law, and Jeff, my brother, were unable to make it tonight. And actually, they're with my 2-year-old niece, who was how they started Feeding Families Foundation. So these funds, and again, I thank you so much, will provide a number of meals for families. These are families, namely, that are at the hospital. Parents who are with their little ones in long-term and long-haul health situations. So Jeff and Sam had to go through this exact thing 2 years ago with my 2-year-old niece. And really what we're focusing on, we found holes, if you will, at Yale, at CHOP, at the hospitals in New York and Philadelphia, that there's an affordability issue and there's an accessibility issue. Affordability, which isn't just health insurance and things like that, it's just about everything. But also the affordability, accessibility of what was there for the little ones. This will really bring another element, another chance to answer both of those solutions, both those problems, and provide meals. They get what they need, they get the nutrition they need, and it's delivered right to their rooms. They don't even have to leave.
Awesome, thank you both, thank you. Okay, I'd like to welcome up Teresa Veely. Teresa Veely. And Richard Popolowski. Come on up, Rich.
So I'm very happy. I'm Teresa Ranciato Veely. I think Mark forgot that about the Italian part. Yeah. And I won't turn Dick Popolowski into Dick Popolizio because I keep doing that. But anyway, Dick, I know. So I'm proud to give you this for Bethel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So Bethel is a shelter and a community kitchen to serve those who are homeless and hungry in our community. These dollars will be used for our community kitchen to help serve a meal for the number of people that have to come to the community kitchen on a daily basis. We get 125 people from the community coming to the kitchen to get food. So we're pleased to be able to get this wonderful donation. And I just want to say kudos to all of the North Haven Rotarians for always being there to make a difference for our community.
All right. And I still have Teresa Veely Ranciato here. Teresa Ranciato Veely. I'm batting 1,000 tonight, right? It's okay, you know. You can take it out of my pay. I'm going to welcome up Mark Lesage.
Mark is up here to accept for St. Jude.
So I'm accepting for Arthur Natalino from St. Jude, New Haven. It's actually the New Haven chapter. It's the only New Haven chapter. It's the only chapter in New Haven, and he still to this day does not do any social media. I mean, he does nothing with website, Facebook, Instagram, nothing. No doesn't email anything out, and he's got an event coming up on the 14th where he's honoring actually Mike Frieda and the New Haven and East Haven mayor. So.
And he's our cousin.
And he's our cousin. So. Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to welcome up Ryan Paxton of Eli Whitney Museum.
So as you know, Eli Whitney Museum, near and dear to my heart. Ryan, thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you all. I recognize a lot of your faces from a workshop we did early this spring.
And he's going to do remedial birdhouses for some of you.
Yes, we made birdhouses together. And that's what we do with children in our community. We taught over 40,000 projects this school year alone. And it's really important to us that we get real materials in the hands of kids, build confidence in them, and get excited about learning by doing. We also, this money is going to go to scholarships. We offered more scholarship funds this year than ever. Over 100 kids got scholarships, no questions asked to our programming. And that is what supports, this money supports that. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Teresa. Now, North Haven Rotary. Yes, we do a lot of local charities. Our hands are pretty much in a lot of things. But we do a lot of international projects. And one of our Rotarians is from Colombia. And Isabel is right in the back. Isabel, how are you, Liz? There you is. Isabel Alvarez. And she's going to do a presentation for you with, are we able to get to Colombia?
He's going to present the check.
Okay, that's fine, yeah. No, we're going to do that first, or, okay, do that first. All right, I'm going to welcome up Rick Bassett first. Rick Bassett, Mr. Rotarian here. He's been in every position around in Rotary. He's going to present the check to Isabel Alvarez.
Yeah, she's not going to do the presentation until we put the check mark. To make sure this is a done deal. Yeah, it's actually my honor to welcome up Isabel, a good friend, a recent birthday, right? And this is I believe our 7th International Project. Come on up, Isabel, tell us a little bit about the project.
Hello, Mom.
Hi, Mom. This is for you, young lady. I'll step by your way.
I accept this check on behalf of the Rotary Club in Colombia, in my hometown. So I really thank my fellow Rotarians that every year support this idea of have like sisterhood with my hometown Rotary Club. And it has been a great partnership because we got the funds, but they executed the projects. And they're executing the projects, the money goes more than it will go here. And also, they are here tonight via Teams. The president is here to thank everybody. So if you can help me, I will, if you bring her up, I will translate what she has to say. This year of project, we bought computers for orphanage. They are 25 girls who did not have laptops or computers or laptops or anything. So the orphanage asked for 2 computers, but because the exchange rate in Colombia was good, we were able to buy 3. So, I just have to tell her that she can go. You can bring, can you put it bigger? It's gonna be the Spanish, but I will translate that.
It's on you.
Oh.
It's on you, up top right.
It's that and mute. Estaba en silencio, ¿lo puedes colocar? Es de pronto el mío, espera un momento. Rick, it's mine is here. Right there. Right there. Okay.
Well, maybe she can talk to you.
Lo que voy a hacer es que lo que vas a decir lo vas a colocar en el micrófono porque no está usando sonido. Lo dice, hazlo por aquí por WhatsApp. Espérate, le pongo el speaker. Ya te están escuchando, Miguel. Sí, toca que me hable duro, Mildred. Habla con el amplificador. ¿Ya? Sí. Can you hear? Sí, listo, ya te escucho. Mildred, ya puedes hablar. Pero por el celular. Habla por el celular y yo te coloco el micrófono.
Aquí oís, ahora sí.
Sí, ya te escucho.
Buenas noches, soy Mildred Carrascal del Club Rotario Ocaña Primaveral, presidenta 2024-2025.
Dame un espacio y yo traduzco.
Club Rotario Northaven por su gran colaboración. Siempre para toda nuestra comunidad. Quienes se ven beneficiados y más en este nuevo año que es crear la magia de Rotary. Muchas gracias.
That was nice. So I just wanted to translate like a little bit of pieces, but what she's saying is that thank you for giving that support every year. And there is a magical, because this year is creating the magic of Rotary. So you all, my fellow Rotarians, are creating magic, doing these small projects in such a small community with a greater impact. Because the projects that we do is not only for one person. It's many people to come, many orphanages in this instance, or many people who go and use the TVs that we purchased for the hospital back in our first project. So I am humbled by the work that you all do, and thank you again for this. Oh, I have a small video with the girls, thank you, but you have to see it. 1 second, oh, because they made an effort to make a video. Sorry.
Thank you so much, Isabel. Thank you, Rick, for helping her. And thank you for Colombia. All right, moving on down. We're going to do, let's see here. Could I have Brian Coughlin come on up? Brian Coughlin and Melissa Simoni from the Bear Foundation. Come on, Brian.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you, Melissa. There you go. Good evening, everyone. My name is Melissa Simoni, the Development Coordinator for BH Care Foundation. BH Care is a nonprofit located on the shoreline as well as a valley. We provide services for adults and families impacted by mental health, substance use, and domestic violence. This last fiscal year, we provided services to over 12,500 clients within BH Care. And within that 12,500, around 150 were North Haven residents, and 42 of them were domestic violence clients of ours. So thank you so much for this money. This money will help with our domestic violence services, as it's free for our clients to come in, and we'll provide counseling, shelter, services for their children, anything that they would need to help start their new life in a safe community. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Brian. All right, I'd like to welcome up Rich Inzerno. Come on, Rich, come on up. And where's my list here? Come on up. Just give me 1 second. Okay, come on in, come on in. All right. Could I have Melissa Langevin come on up? This is Recipient. This is Recipient. Come on up.
This is for you and your foundation. Thank you very much.
My name is Melissa Langevin. I am a board member with All About the Dogs Rescue. We are a dog rescue based out of New Milford, Connecticut. We started in 2022. And we are striving to help as many dogs as we can in a current dog dumping crisis across the entire United States. And we cannot thank you enough for this generous donation because we are able to provide care for our dogs with this through vet bills, for paying for their food, I apologize. And it's just in this time where shelters and rescues are overflowing, this is going to make a big difference. And I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you.
Could I have Eric Scaranuzzo? Come on up, Eric. And we're going to welcome up Dale Holder. Dale Holder from the Boys and Girls Club.
Dale, come on up. Thank you, everybody. Just a little bit about the Boys and Girls Club. It's the Boys and Girls Club's Greater New Haven, so we serve Wallingford, North Haven, and New Haven. In North Haven, we provide after school in all the elementary schools and the middle school, and we provide a summer camp. We provide, relatively affordable after-school care, and the summer camp is pretty affordable as well. It's important with North Haven that we have after-school care and summer camps for all the working families in North Haven. There's financial aid available for the kids to come at a reasonable price for the people that can't afford it. Dale Holder is our Director of Philanthropic thank you, advancement. He's our man at raising money, getting us the big grants that we need to run our organization. This money's going to go a long way. I'll let Dale say a few words.
Well, first I'd like to thank North Haven Rotary Club for having all of us in one space. I mean, this is just a great testament of your commitment to community. What we're going to use the grant that we received from the club is to provide scholarships for families that need us the most for our 7-week summer camp that we run right down the street at Hope Church. And I just appreciate Rotary Club, and I can't say enough about Eric, who's been our president of the board and has really been a champion of our club. So thank you, Eric, and thank you, North Haven Rotary Club.
I'd like to call up Ilaria Felipe. Yeah, I think I did an okay job. My last name's Scaranuzzo, everybody gets that wrong, so I know what it's all about. So this is the Autistic Services and Resources of Connecticut. Did I do that right, too?
You did,
All
yes.
right, 2 out of 2. God bless. Yeah. Please say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I am the executive director of Clifford Beers. A couple of years ago, we merged with ASRC, and it's now part of our Clifford Beers family. We serve kids with autism, adults with autism. We offer mental health, recreational activities, mentoring, testing, you name it. And we are very grateful for the money. It will go to help our recreational activities, which, as you might not know, but they're always unfunded. So we're very grateful.
You did such a good job. We're going to give you another chat.
Yes.
So this one's for Clifford Bears. So.
Excellent.
Yeah, so we appreciate you accepting this one as well.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Clifford Beers, thank you. This will go to the outpatient mental health for children and families. So very grateful.
Well, thank you very much. Anybody else? Mark, come on. You sure? All right. Thank you. Thank you. Great job. Great job.
I'll tell you, we're very blessed to have great Rotarians like what you've seen so far. Eric's such a great Rotarian in our club. He really helps out a lot. Okay, moving on down. we're going to do, could I have Mark, oh, excuse me, yeah, Mark Lesage. Come on up, Mark Lesage. There you are. And could I have Tom DiCello? Tom DiCello from Building Something.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to thank Rotary Club for having us here. I'm joined with Ty Shell, our treasurer, and a very good volunteer of ours, Haley. I'm Tom DiCello, the president of the North Haven nonprofit Build Something, Inc. Everyone here has probably tried hiring a plumber or electrician or a carpenter at their house, and you've realized it's a difficult process, just finding someone to show up. So what we like to do is advocate for all the trade careers out there, HVAC, electrical, like I said. We work with over 50 local companies, tech schools, daycares, anywhere that we can reach our fingers to get the word out that trade school and learning a skill is the most important asset for school. So that's what we do. And we were able to, thank you so much. We were able to raise in our April Touch-A-Truck event over $10,000. And with that and the help of the Rotary Club, this fall we will be partnering with a local trade school to start our very first scholarship program where we hope to give out at least a few $1,000s in scholarships for trade school tuition and tools for the courses. So I just want to thank Rotary Club and everyone who supports us.
And I'll tell you, what a wonderful group. When we had Wine and Roses, we all remember Wine and Roses, right? We used to do Wine and Roses. His group was there from beginning to end for all the help. They were wonderful. So I want to say thank you very much. Thank you again. And speaking of Wine and Roses, you know how we always had that every year? We don't have it this year. We've decided to retire it after 20 years. Okay, it was a wonderful event for 20 years. This year, we are now doing Taste of New England at the fairgrounds. So you got forms in front of you. I want to see everybody at Taste, September 22nd. We are still looking for vendors. It's going to be food trucks, a ton of things for kids. It's a very family-friendly atmosphere. We're going to be having cornhole tournaments, pie eating contests. We have a beer garden. We have bands all day. We are looking for crafters. We're looking for more vendors. Please come see us for that. And also, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, we are having our very first fried dough drive-through at the landing. So you literally drive in, you order your fried dough, pull around the back, and we'll have it hot and ready for you to take with you. So that's a wonderful, wonderful way of starting our Rotary year off with a fundraiser. So I hope to see you all there. We gave you not only the flyer for the taste, but we gave you the flyer for the fried dough. And there is a scan code if you want to order your tickets ahead of time, or you can pay at the door, whatever you decide. Okay, thank you so much. Without further ado, can I have Chris Reardon up here? Come on, Chris. And Sean Heffernan. Sean, come on up. This is Camp Rising Sun.
On behalf of the North Haven Rotary and of the millions and millions of cancer survivors around the globe, of which I am one, I'm honored to present this to you. Please tell us about this.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. My name is Sean Heffernan. I'm the Executive Director of Camp Rising Sun, a place where kids with cancer and their siblings have fun. Each year, this year on August 18th, we'll head up to the northwest corner of Connecticut to Camp Jewel with over 140 kids, 100 volunteers to provide a week of camp for kids with cancer so they could forget that they're the kid with cancer. This week allows them to be just a normal kid, to do those activities that they can't do throughout the rest of the year because of the limitations of their medical conditions. Our 100 volunteers, our pediatric oncologists, and 8 registered nurses allow our campers to stay on their treatment plan during the entire week of camp. And the best part is it's 100% free because of the generosity of organizations like the North Haven Rotary and the public that really help us bring us into our 41st year this year. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Sean. I'd like to welcome up Mr. Brian Havens. Come on up, Brian. And could I have Alex Fox from the Columbus House? Yeah, you can. No. You're gonna have to fight it for it. Oh, no.
Good evening, I'm Alexander Fox. I am the Grants and Contracts Administrator at Columbus House. We are based on New Haven. We provide shelter, we provide outreach and permanent supportive housing for our unhoused neighbors as well as the veterans who have served their country and live here in Connecticut. This money will be going towards life-saving aid. We've already seen 4 heat waves this summer. To us, it is a minor inconvenience. For many that are on the street, this is life-threatening. This money will be going towards water, sunscreen, and sheltering during the day, so there's some respite from the heat. So, thank you.
And while I have Mr. Havens up here, I'd like to welcome up Tara Sullivan Cullen from Connecticut Burn Care Foundation. Okay, all right, thank you, okay. Well, we'll put that in. All right, I'd like to welcome up Nick Casella. Come on up, Nick. And Drew Granucci. Come on up, Drew. And this is for Connecticut Colby Corporation.
Good evening, everyone. It's wonderful to be here in community with you all tonight. We are the Connecticut Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Foundation, and we sponsor a leadership seminar for high school students every year to bring together students from every community in the state of Connecticut to teach them a life of leadership and service like everyone here in the room tonight. So we're grateful for this support. Our organization is 100% volunteer run, and it will allow us to bring students from here in North Haven to attend our seminar this coming year. So we thank you all so much for your support and are very grateful to have your partnership. Thank you.
All right, moving on. We're gonna have Chris Reardon again. Come on up, Chris. She's gonna be presenting to Sally Brockett from the Daytime Gardeners of North Haven.
Well, it's growing season, so, and you guys do the most amazing work in the daytime, and I am pleased to offer this.
Thank you. I'm representing the Daytime Gardeners, and we understand that nature nourishes the soul and your well-being. So we work on gardens around town, and this particular grant will be used to brighten an area near the entrance to the pool building. From the parking lot, when people park and go into the pool building, It's just dead grass and sand. And we're going to use 2 small spaces there to create a garden that can be seen from the parking lot as they enter the garden. So it'll be adding to the gardens that we have around town and make 1 more or 2 more, because there's 2 small spaces, 2 more bright spots to brighten their day.
Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, could I have Luann Bono? Luann Bono! And could I have Mary Guerrera from Fellowship Place? Come on up.
So I'd like to introduce you to Mary Guerrera, Executive Director of Fellowship Place, and I'll let her tell you a little bit about what they do.
Hi, everybody. Thank you to everyone at the Rotary Club, and especially to Luann, who works at Fellowship Place, for your support. You've been helping us out for many, many years now, and we really appreciate everything that you've done for us. Fellowship Place is located in New Haven, Connecticut. We provide deeply affordable housing, day programs, job training, job placement, and homeless outreach for adults that are living with a serious mental illness or a co-occurring mental illness and substance abuse problem. Over the last year and a half or 2, our biggest program is our homeless drop-in program, the Fellowship Inn. It is a daytime program for people who are homeless, primarily people who are unsheltered, who choose to live outside, or who are on a waiting list for a sheltered bed. That program has really, really grown. This past fiscal year that ended on June 30th, we worked with over 1,000 homeless people. The money that you're giving us tonight is going to help us with our meal program. Last year, we served 60,000 meals, and more than half of those meals were to people who were unsheltered and homeless. As you all know, because I know you're all at the grocery stores at least once a week, food is through the roof, and our food budget has really taken a hit. So we are so grateful for this money that will help us to continue to make sure that a very basic need like meals are provided for our clients. Thanks so much.
Okay, next I'd like to call up Paulette DeMeo. Many of us know Paulette because she was a Rotarian, and now she's working locally in North Haven to provide services for some housing, which I'll let her tell you about.
Hi guys, I see a lot of familiar faces. I'm Paulette. I work now at senior housing in North Haven at Oakview and Woods Edge, right on Pool Road. So it's subsidized by HUD for seniors. So we got the grant money from you guys last year, thank you, and I'm glad we're getting it again. Basically, we use the money for social programming for them because there is no budget for that. So basically, I just throw parties. It's lots of fun. But for them, they absolutely love it, and we're able to get entertainment to come in, and they dance, and I told them I was coming tonight to accept the money again, and so they really just wanted me to make sure to say thank you to the Rotary Club, because I can tell you that it really makes a difference. Thanks.
All right. I'd like to welcome up one of our driving force Rotarians, Guy Casella. Come on up, Guy.
So before I announce this next recipient, I just want to tell everybody that it's great that we see who we just handed the money to and how it works, where it goes, right? But when I joined Rotary, a great Rotarian, Abe Gordon, said to me, he says, you know, we help a lot of people. I said, great. I said, I would love to help people. He says, are you happy that you're going to help somebody plant a tree that you'll never sit under? Drink water that clean water that you will never drink? And help somebody go to school that you will never meet that child. That's what Rotary does. That's what we do all over the world. So when you folks hear something for Rotary, please give, because we help all over. And that's one of the things that I enjoy. So now, it gives me great pleasure to give this check to an organization that's very close to my heart. The Italian Youth Foundation, Italian Youth Organization, MAC Foundation, my brother Nick said. Thank you very much, North Haven Rotary. The Italian American Youth Foundation was formed back in, I believe, around 2005 by a group of young Italian American folks that just wanted to get together. Long story short, in 2007, they created a foundation. They said, let's start giving back to our community. My son was part of that. And so, when he passed away, the group honored us and they honored the organization by giving away, well, we gave scholarships from then on. From 2008 forward, we gave the MAC, the Mark Anthony Casella Scholarship. We were giving it to Notre Dame high school students because he was an alumni there, but then we started giving it also to the Menotti Music. Over the years, we've given it to many students, not just at Notre Dame but Menotti Music. In fact, we're proud to say that this year we have an honorary North Haven student that's getting it. Will be announced next week. We also started giving to families with children with special needs. Another member of our organization, Melissa Adenolfi, who had muscular dystrophy, passed away. And when she did so, the money that we felt that in her honor, we wanted to give all this money to families and help families with children. So not only have we done that, but we've also, COVID hit, we stopped doing fundraising. This is our very first fundraiser coming up next week. But since COVID, we've done a million other things without raising funds. Actually, thanks to Rotary giving us money, it helps us give it away. We did food packages. We've helped food banks. We've helped families, as I've said, and on and on and on. And we will continue to do that. We've done over $200,000 since 2008, and we want to continue to do so. Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? How the fingers just keep stretching? You know, pat yourselves on the back, every one of you, for what you do, because you make a difference. That's the whole point of life, is to help out our fellow man, and woman and child. So yeah, really, it's amazing. You know, I've been a Rotarian for a few years, and I still am amazed at how much we do, and I'm still amazed at how much all our charities that we help do. Without further ado, Mark Lesage, come on up, Mark. And could I have Andrew McIsaac? Did I get it right? My first one this evening. This is great.
Hi everybody, my name is Andrew. I'm the clinic supervisor for Gaylord Physical Therapy. Most people are aware of the hospital up in Wallingford. We also have a number of outpatient off-site locations, North Haven being the largest. We're over on Divine Street. We treat a wide variety of orthopedic and neurological conditions. So this money will be going to purchasing a multi-function sled, which will be awesome for our patients to be able to use from a rehab perspective for a wide variety of conditions that we treat. So thank you all so much for your support. It really means a lot.
Thank you both. Thank you both. Rick Bassett, come on up, Rick.
It's my pleasure to bring up my beautiful wife, Jennifer Bassett, for St. John's Church. I'll let you know that I did recuse myself on the vote for this. She's leading up a very special project at St. John's that she'll talk about.
Thank you very much. For those of you who aren't familiar with St. John's Church, we are a historic church, been in operation now for over 265 years. We are located at the top of the green in North Haven. The money that we are using this for is for our archives. Over the last year, we have gone into the attics and basement of our historical records. We've pulled all of those out and are working very hard to preserve those materials, and it's really expensive to get some of the preservation materials that are required for this. So this will go a long way in helping us preserve not only the parish history, but a lot of the town history is also located there. So while North Haven Historical Society does have most of the records, we do have a little bit of records ourselves, and anyone in the community is welcome by appointment to come by and check out those records. A little side note, we'll be beginning a new project. Shortly, you'll be seeing some scaffolding going up around the tower of St. John's Church. We were going to be working on the restoration of the church tower and its bell. A little bit of information that we found out about this bell is that it was erected in 1851. And the tower was designed by Solomon Lindsley, who was one of the town's architects. And it wasn't the parishioners of St. John's that contributed most of the money to erect the tower and purchase the bell. It was the town people. So the town of North Haven helped us to install the bell, and it's there for the town's enjoyment. You'll hear it ring every Sunday and on special events, including the anniversary of 9/11. Thank you.
If I'm correct, I believe we were the first donors on that project last year in this go-around, weren't we? North Haven Rotary. So it's my pleasure to bring up Mary Higgins from the Joyce Boudreaux Senior Center. Mary? Okay, so Fran takes something here. Here for the wire. So, Fran, here you go. Here's your check. Try to keep it under 10 minutes, okay?
All right. Except for Mary. Mary couldn't be here tonight because she went on a trip at the senior center today, and she wasn't going to be home tonight. They're going to buy a smart TV. Will help with all the programs. If you have never been to the senior center, it's like a home away from home. So come and see us. We love it. Thanks.
Thank you so much. I'd like to welcome up Mike Hallahan. Mike Hallahan and Walter Mann from NHTV. Walter Mann.
NHTV is obviously part of the fabric of our great town. It's 3 channels. I especially like the one that's devoted to transparency and governmental activity, because that's how Jim Gilletti became a local celebrity around town. So you can't even go to Stop and Shop anymore. Yeah. So no, we thank NHTV for tonight's taping, and we just think they're so important to our community that we have to give to them every year. So they are also the favored charity of last year's president, Sue Pace, who cannot be here tonight, And for that reason, there's a little extra in the envelope. And tonight, this is the man behind the mission of NHTV. It's the executive director, Walter Mann.
Thanks, Mike. One additional note about Jim Giletti. A lot of people come up to me and say that they have insomnia and they're up all night watching Planning and Zoning. So we provide sleep therapy too, a little known fact. Anyways. No, but thank you. We've had a great relationship with the Rotary Club and throughout the years. Thanks for the support. And we actually were founded in 1984. This is our 40th year serving North Haven. Yeah. So we're excited about that. And in addition to our obvious, providing the programming, we run a successful and continue to run a successful internship program, middle school, high school, college students, a lot of which have gone on to, ESPN, NBC, Peacock, World Wrestling Entertainment, Madison Square Garden Network, a lot of different broadcast companies, and we're proud to see them, move on to big careers. So, we're battling the issue of funding because as more people abandon traditional cable TV for streaming services, we lose funding. So this is going to be a great help to allow us to continue to provide what we do. So thank you, Mike and the Rotary Club, and thank you, everyone.
And if anybody wants to know how I love to say happy birthday to everybody, give a big round for Walter Mann. Happy birthday, Walter! You thought I forgot, huh? Okay. Mike Kellyanne, don't go anywhere. You've got to stay over here with me. I'd like to welcome up one of the most amazing Rotarians I've ever met, and our oldest, Hal Ginter. Come on up, Hal.
I'd also like could Deb Villain also come up? Debbie Villain. Yeah. Yeah, while that's happening, it does take a village to fund and operate a scholarship foundation. So thanks to the North Haven Rotary Club and the generosity of its members, the North Haven Rotary Foundation has since 1972 provided over $285,000 worth of scholarships to deserving students from North Haven High School, Connecticut State Community College at Gateway, and Quinnipiac University. So tonight, I would like Mark. I'd like Mark Minotti to, on behalf of the Board of Directors, to present the check, this year's check, which the club gave $5,000 to Assistant Treasurer Deb Villain and the Treasurer and one of the founding members of the foundation, the Honorable Harold Ginter.
So bear with me. This year the foundation gave out 9 $1,000 scholarships to the North Haven High School. We gave out 2 $1,000 scholarships to Gateway Technical Community College. And we gave out 2 $1,500 scholarships to Quinnipiac University. Total of $14,500, and we'll be going up another $500 to $1,000 next year. So it's been very appreciative over the years to see how this has grown from our original scholarship was $400 the first year, and now we're giving out $14,500. Thank you.
Yeah, could Lisa Maloney please come forward? Lisa Maloney. Lisa Maloney is a past president of Where the Love Is Animal Shelter, which is a 501c3 nonprofit no-kill animal shelter in Hamden. And since 2013, the mission's always been to save abandoned and surrendered dogs from neglect and abuse. And I think they've dealt with over 1,200 dogs since their inception. And so we're just very thankful. There's a lot of love in this room, and it comes from people like you. So thank you, Lisa. Love you, baby. She's a friend and a student, a co-student of mine from Quinnipiac University. Okay, Bobcats.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lisa Maloney, as Mike said, and Mike and I went to graduate school together at Quinnipiac. So I'd like to thank the North Haven Rotary on behalf of Where the Love Is Animal Rescue for this donation and for the many years that they've supported us. We have been in existence since 2013. We've saved over 1,200 dogs and cats, mostly dogs. We're in southern Hamden, and these funds were 100% volunteer run, and we're run 100% on donations. So this is very, very helpful to us to continue to save animals. This money will be used for vet bills. On average, each animal costs a minimum of $1,200 to get vetted when they come into us. And so our adoption fee, which is half of that, does not cover the cost. So this is very helpful. So I thank all of you very, very much.
Congratulations. Could I welcome up Phil Maturo? Phil Maturo, come on up here. And can we have Melanie Burgos from Ronald McDonald House? Come on up.
Friends of ours and family and other customers of ours, we posted to donate Easter baskets at Easter time for the children. And besides that, we try to give a couple checks a year for them also, for other things that you need. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Melanie Burgos. I'm here with Emily Lopez, and we're with Ronald McDonald House Charities of Connecticut and Western Massachusetts. Thank you so much to North Haven Rotary and for Phil. Thank you so much. We're so appreciative of this. For those of you who don't know, our organization is basically a home away from home for families that have children that are in need of medical care. We are practically steps away from the hospital to keep families close. So this donation and this gift is going to go towards keeping families close to their children for more comfort, care, and kindness. We offer housing and necessities for families going through some of the worst times of their life. So we're so appreciative, and thank you again.
It's absolutely beautiful, the place, and they also have where you could, if a few of us like to get together, we could go in and set a time and cook dinner for the people that are there. So, and the kitchen setup is absolutely gorgeous. I've been there, it's spotless, and you know, when we get a chance, I'd like to put some of us together and try to do that one night. Nice. Thank you.
All right, good job, good job. Anita Anderson, come on up, Anita.
I'm always so humbled when we give out our money. I'm humbled and so honored
at the same time to be a Rotarian. I'd like to call up Jen and Adeni from Postpartum International.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Anita, Mark, all of you. It's been really a joy to be with all of you tonight. You hear all of the work that's being done, not only by you all in the Rotary, but all of these unbelievable community-based organizations throughout our state. I'm Jen Vendetti. I'm the board chair of Postpartum Support International Connecticut chapter. We formed a Connecticut chapter in 2016. We're a volunteer organization that is supporting families affected by mental illness related to childbearing. And we broker the mission of Postpartum Support International, which is the lead organization across the country addressing depression, anxiety, obsessive compulsive disorder, postpartum psychosis, postpartum bipolar disorder, PTSD, and any emotional or psychological complication affecting pregnant and postpartum families. We will be creating a workshop here in North Haven for families who are survivors of postpartum psychosis. It will be a storytelling workshop. I meant to bring up Teresa Toomey's book. Teresa Toomey is one of the nation's leaders in advocacy around perinatal psychosis awareness, and she'll be running the workshop. And that's planned for this fall. Thank you so very, very much.
Hi, next I'd like to call up Amanda Tony from Youth Continuum. And her friends.
Hi, everyone. Oh, yes. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much to the North Haven Rotary and all the members of the community here who work to support Youth Continuum. Youth Continuum is a nonprofit agency located in New Haven. Our mission is to prevent and address youth homelessness. We serve over 500 youth and young adults a year. We're coming up on our 60th anniversary. I am the director of our Boys Therapeutic Group Home. We serve young men, adolescents and young men ages 14 to 21 who have various diagnoses, behavioral, mental health, a lot of trauma, and we give them a safe and therapeutic space to live, develop life skills, and go on to become successful adults. And we're so excited for this grant because we're going to use it for our recreation for the boys in the group home. Tomorrow we will likely either be going to lake compounds if the weather holds up, probably not, or to a trampoline park or something like that. We will also be using this money to replace a lot of our board games and puzzles and things that we lost during water damage that occurred at our location in North Haven, which is currently being completely renovated. We're so excited to be back in North Haven at our home base, Helen's House Therapeutic Group Home. So again, thank you so much to everyone. Thank you to the North Haven Rotary. We really appreciate this.
Could I welcome up Laura Pellegrino? Laura Pellegrino! And Claudia Giletti. Come on up, Claudia.
Say a few words first, please. Good evening, North Haven Rotarians and friends. Thank you for continuing to support my small little committee. We help 2 shelters in New Haven, and we are now starting to get involved in a couple of food pantries. So thank you for your continued support, as always.
All righty. Can I welcome up Isabel? Where are you, Isabel? Are you still here? Isabel, she left. Okay. All right. Rick Bassett, could I have you come up here to present this check? And this is going to, I lost my train. Yeah, Lauren Tagliatella. Did I say it right? I did it! I did it!
Come on up, Lauren. Careful on the wires. How you doing? So it's my pleasure to present from the North Haven Rotary Club to North Haven Pride Inc. this check for your continued good work. And you can say some words. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the Rotary. We are so thrilled to receive this for the work that we do in the community. For those of you that don't know, North Haven Pride has year-round programming for the LGBTQ members of our town and surrounding areas. We host Pride on the town green every June. We're probably one of the newest organizations here. We're only about 18 months old, and in those 18 months we've had 2 annual prides on the town green. And it's funny because of the faces that I see here. CERT was there to provide safety for our attendees. Mark was there providing security for one of our other events. And my kids are at Eli Whitney, and I apologize for any mischief that they're causing over there at the camp this summer. You just see how small the community is, and thank you so much. The money is going to go towards our teen programming. We have a teen group that meets, it started in January, and it was every other Friday. And now it's the most popular, most well-attended teen programming for queer youth in the state of Connecticut. And this money is going to go towards that. We're going to provide money for facilitators to come and guide the groups. We're going to pay for crafts as well as food for them, because every time they come, we provide a meal. So I don't know if I already said it, but it's going from every other week to every week. So thank you very much. Thank you for this, and thanks a lot.
All right. Brian Codlin, come on up. And Debbie Mullane, come on up, guys.
I'll wait for Debbie to come up. We're receiving this check here for the North Haven Education Foundation. I'm a fellow Rotary member. Well, I'm a member now since 2004, so it's been 20 years. Debbie, how many years have you been a member of Rotary?
Since its inception.
Since its inception.
2003.
2003. So we are, not only are we Rotarians, but we're also North Haven Education Foundation members. I've been a member since 2016, 2003. What we do in town, there's an educational budget for North Haven, and we help fill in the gaps with grants. And some of the things that we actually have done over the years, if anyone knows, has been to Clintonville Elementary School, we help support the ADA compliant playground, which is one of my favorite donations that we gave. It's actually for kids that have disabilities. And on our website, you'll see a child. Think about this for a moment. A child who cannot walk, is in a wheelchair, would love to go on a playground. Well, that ADA compliant playground allows them to actually play with other kids. So the stuff that we're doing tonight is pretty amazing stuff. And then just 2 other things just to talk about on the NHEF. We recently just, Debbie wants to speak about the picnic tables quickly.
We did picnic tables, 2 at every elementary school, 2 at the middle school, and 2 at the high school. So the kids can go outside and eat, and especially during COVID, we found that they were all getting bored stuck in one room. So this way they got to go out and enjoy each other's company at a distance. Yeah.
And then lastly, just to leave with you, I was present 2017-18, and in my installation dinner, Mark was actually the MC of that, talked for about 2.5 hours, so I had to keep my speech a little lower, but just want to leave with you, there's a theologian, William Barclay. If you ever looked at him, ever heard of him, there's something that he said in his quote that I actually said that night, if people remember when I gave up the notebook. Always give without receiving, always Always give without remembering, always receive without forgetting. So I'm sorry I messed that up, but the point of that is just give to give, but tonight we won't forget this, so thank you guys.
And the giving keeps giving! I'd like to welcome up my better half, Mary Minotti. Come on up.
Are you guys having a good time? You know, this took a lot to get together, but I am so happy to see all of you here, smiling, receiving your checks, and all the Rotarians that are here as well. We are down to the final 2 checks. Drum roll, please. And we have the North Haven Memorial Library accepting Shauna DiStefano. And yeah, you know what? Let's have Sandy Lyon also come on up. Yes, I know you're a guest, but come on up anyway. On behalf of the North Haven Rotary, here you go. You're very, very well.
Thank you so much. My name is Shauna DiStefano. I'm the Assistant Director at the North Haven Memorial Library. Thank you to the Rotary so much for all of your support. This check will go towards the Rotary Job and Career Corner, which is in the library. It is a collection of probably over 500 books about job resources, how to start a business. Books are alive and well in the library, and this collection gets utilized quite a bit, so it will definitely go towards updating that collection and maintaining it. Also test prep books, and it will also go towards 2 databases that are currently utilized in the library. One is called Job Now, and it's a database which provides career help, resume writing, live interview coaching, and it gets utilized, I think, 500 times within this past year. So in its inception in 2016, the Rotary, this has been funded by the Rotary since then, and it still continues to be funded. And the new database that's coming up with funding from the Rotary is College Now. We have a teen librarian who's been in the library for about 2 years and is getting so many teens who have never seen before come into the library, and this database is really specific to them and how to apply for college, do financial aid, essay writing, and all of that. So we really thank you so much to the Rotary for continuing to support the library and our community.
Yes.
I have to also mention that one of our Rotarians, who happens to be the father of the immediate past president, Susan Pace, John Grave created a career corner in the North Haven Library, and it is still going strong, I want to say, after all these years. So it was Susan Pace's wish that we donate to you in honor of John Grave, her father. And last but certainly not least, we have Carla Picard from the Town of North Haven's Community Services Annual Season of Giving Program. She is she here? Yes, I saw right here. Where is she? Come on up. There she is. Okay. Let's give her a big warm welcome.
So I get to close the night off. I feel very honored. Thank you. Many of you who have seen me before know me. I'm Carla Picard, work at the Community Services Office for the Town of North Haven on Lindsley Street. I've been there for many years. I'm going to give a little plug too. One of the things we do that a lot of people don't know that we do is, aside from energy assistance, we have a food pantry, we do gifts for the holidays and food for the holidays. We also are an outpatient mental health clinic, and a lot of people are always like, we never knew you were here, so I like to give that plug. So what I'm here for tonight is to receive this money for our annual Season of Giving program. We do Thanksgiving food, we do Christmas food, as well as gifts for families. So all families facing financial hardship, so North Haven households. And what I've experienced over the years, a recurring problem I had is you know, we put the food out on tables, we put gifts out on tables, families come through. We have upwards to about 100 families each year. And you think, well, this is a program where you have tables. Well, I don't have tables. And every year I'm borrowing tables from various departments in town, scrounging to get enough to be able to put gifts on for families to come through. And they're usually dirty, they're in disrepair, and it's a little embarrassing, and it's not really a good look, and I don't think the families appreciate that. So I'm at a point now where I'm going to be using this money for new tables. Yay! So I thank the Rotary for their continued support as well, and God bless.
Oh, very
So,
well.
the cocktail hour was 6 to 8. It is 8:05. We did it, guys. We did it. Yes.
Hey guys, I did pay the bill, so can we turn the lights on, please? Can we turn the lights on, please? You know, usually when it's over, the lights do come on. They never go off, so, you know. Hold on one second, guys. Well, I'm not gonna wait. We're doing this by moonlight. I should say candlelight, which is awesome too. Again, and speaking from all Rotarians, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for joining us. This was a celebration, not for the Rotarians, but for you guys, okay? This is celebrating everything you do. I love the spotlight. Yes. That's why I went into music. I just love that spotlight. That's okay. I thought I paid. That, you know. So, the more you support us, the more we can give. I can't stress that more. So you got those 2 flyers coming up. We have a bunch of things happening in this new Rotary year. I hope and I pray to see every one of you at some of our events. Again, we need help on a lot of different things. If you'd like to donate your time, you can always be a friend of Rotary and help out Rotary. I know you guys are so busy with all the other things that you do, but you can do that. If you want to know more about becoming a Rotarian, you can do that too. There's all different levels when it comes down to service above self. Okay, so don't think it's going to take up all your time. We have all different levels. Again, all the businesses behind me, if you need anything, you got to go see these guys. These are awesome. I did not have to ask for these things. They just came up to me and they said, we want to do this. That's the kind of hearts they are. You can trust they have integrity. And that's my thing. I love integrity. My integrity is very high, and so are all these guys around here. Again, thank you for Small Batch Sellers, even though she turned the light out on me. She's right there. She's wonderful, Kristen. She has bands here. Was this a nice event or what? Yeah. All right. We're going to be doing some Rotary fellowships here, if you want us back, I should say. And don't forget, you can do parties here. You can do whatever you like. You can do here. Pick up. I believe she has forums on some of the bands they got coming in. Pick them up on your way out. That would be a nice event to come see her because she has outdoor and indoor. So it's a wonderful event. Kristen, thanks so much. Your husband, Mike, thank him so much for us. And again, I want to say thank you all